Run left and run left all day.
I run through the pack like I'm Derrick Henry. Nigga want you like Ben Simmons. I catch a play, got the stick with me. I'm in that late.
So what's good, everybody? If this is your first time clicking on a video, do please consider liking, subscribing, and leave a comment that I will respond to. But with all that out the way, if you clicked on this video, you already know what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about them thick boys, man. Those heavyweights, those bodyguards. We're going to be talking about the Tennessee Titans offensive line. Got to show these guys some respect. They work extremely hard in our run game, extremely hard in our pass game, and they're a huge reason why we are successful as a team. So yeah, Run Left, if you don't know, that is the name of this channel. Really off the backbone of Taylor Lewan, who came up with that little quote, run left all day, run left on me. That's kind of like their little chant that they do in the locker rooms, and really moved by that. So really wanted to name the channel after that. It was originally Titan Red 51. And I was also in high school. I was a center. If you do not know, I played center, and my jersey number was 51. And I also played for a high school team in the Titans. So I have a lot of respect for offensive linemen, and they're really the backbone of any football team. If you have a great offensive line, 9 times out of 10, you have the best chance of having a great football team, even better than a great quarterback. So, well, maybe not better than a great quarterback, but a mediocre quarterback, offensive line can make that quarterback better. So, all right, further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm just going to throw some great stats out there, some pretty good stats. And we're going to start off with Tyson Burlow, who stepped up huge in Taylor Lewan's absence. It's really unfortunate we won't have Taylor Lewan for the rest of the season, but Tyson Burlow has played pretty well, and I think he's going to play pretty solid for the rest of this season, even going into the playoffs. So check this out. He had 84.8 Pro Football Focus grade against the Steelers. Him and Roger Saffold came in with an 86.4 grade against the Steelers. And for that whole Steelers game and Tyson Burlow's start, Ryan Tannehill did not have any pressures from the left side of his offensive line. Our left side has been our strong side for a while now, especially in the Mike Vrabel era, part due to Taylor Lewan, but Roger Saffold comes in with, he makes a lot of good plays and keeps the left side of that offensive line strong enough for that run left. So yeah, we're gonna talk about, so Ty is holding his own very well and very impressed. He's getting a lot of praise from Coach Vrabel and a lot of praise from Ryan Tannehill as well. So keep it up, Tyson Burlow. All right, so our offensive line is ranked 7th in the NFL in run blocking. Probably the reason why Derrick Henry leads the league in rushing. We have a very good offensive line, a very good running offensive line. We're 3rd in pass protection, though. Surprisingly, with that play action pass, we are really great in play action pass. 3rd with only got 8 sacks, tied for 3rd in the NFL. So, and tied for 3rd in turnovers. So we're playing really good football. We had a stinker against the Bengals, but we're still playing really good football. I really think our cornerback situation has been solved for the most part, because anything's better than Jonathan Joseph. And if you really watch that game, it's clear as day that it's never one player, but he gave up a lot, and he was really able to get Joe Burrow going. One player can make a lot of difference on the team, and if you watch that game, it's clear as day. So we're going to get into some of the bigger and more mathematical stats of the offensive line, and we're going to talk about individual parts of the offensive line and where they actually rank among the whole league. And it's actually quite surprising and speaks to why run left is huge and why Taylor Lewan has been a Pro Bowl and Roger Saffold is one of the better left guards in the NFL. So our left end, the left side of our offensive line, is ranked 19th in the NFL. Left tackle ranked 19th in the NFL. Our mid to guard is ranked 3rd. Pretty good with Ben Jones and Roger Saffold there. Our right tackle is ranked 28th. Now we already know. Let's get it. So Dennis Kelly, pretty good swing tackle, pretty good, and he can also catch too. Dennis Kelly has scored a touchdown for us against the Ravens in the playoffs last year, and he also actually holds an NFL record for the heaviest player to score a touchdown. So he's a very versatile athlete. He's like 6'8", looks like the Undertaker. Very good athlete, but by speed, guys, he really struggles. You know what I'm saying? He can get moved pretty good. He's not the best pass blocker. He's a pretty good run blocker, but you know, right? He's filling the void. Isaiah Wilson has got to get his act together because this man, between the DUIs, the partying, and the COVID, and you know, missing practice, sometimes falling asleep in film sessions, you know, it's just, hey, you were a number 1 overall pick for a reason. You have got to play like one. You have the potential. You're big as hell. You gotta grow up a little bit, man. It's the NFL. So yeah, right tackle ranks in at 28th in the NFL, but our right end is ranked 6th. Now Nate Davis gets a lot of flack for being not good at all, and I think the combination of both of them, because we do run to the right just as much as we run to the left. I think they're solid. The right line, the right side together is pretty solid. Now it's surprising that it ranks higher, kind of, than our left side, but if you really break it down in film, probably so, because most of the time you probably think about, because this is the blind side, they probably send the best pass rushers on that side. So you're probably getting the best every single night on that side. So that's plausible. But we all know the strongest side is definitely the left side, and it's going to show in a second. So here it is out. When we run up the middle, we're 47%. On the outside, 17%. And that's actually the highest. We have the highest percentage of running outside. A lot to do with Derrick Henry, because if you get Derrick Henry to the 2nd level and even the 3rd level, he's pretty good from there. As long as he can break through that 1st level, he's usually pretty good. So definitely run to the left side, man. 17% on the outside. So yeah, we talked about Ty Sambrailo, we talked about Roger Saffold, we talked about Dennis Kelly, talked about Taylor Lewan, who is out. So unfortunate, man. Let's talk about who else we got? Just want to give a shout out to a couple of guys. So yeah, when the Titans released Will Compton, and they signed him to the practice squad, we actually signed 2 players to our 53-man roster, in David Kessenberry and Darren Bates. And now David Kessenberry is also another guy who made a touchdown play for us from that offensive line position. So we trust our offensive linemen enough, and we have some offensive linemen who got hands, man. These guys almost could play tight end. You know, shed about 50 pounds, we might have a good tight end up there. It's just playing, obviously, the speed, but you know. And we also signed Paul Adams to our practice squad. Now I don't know much about Paul, but there is this practice video of him, and I'll put that in the video, show you guys. But yeah, man, that's gonna be all, man. So we talked about Paul Adams, talked about old Kessenberry. Really ain't too much to talk about when it comes to offensive line, but I just wanted to make a video and, you know, show you guys some love, man. If you're a Titans fan, should be a nice little treat for you guys. So anyway, that is going to be the video. Like I said, do please consider liking and subscribing, leave a comment. I enjoy all of it. All right, thank you guys so much.